Hello, we are Team Igloo Recipe and we are currently developing a mobile running action game called fREeze. Before talking about the game itself, let me briefly introduce our team. Team Igloo Recipe is a 6-member indie game development team based at Chungang University. Our philosophy goes beyond simple fun. We aim to cook up emotions that linger in players' heart long after they finish the game. With that goal in mind, we are developing our very first project, fREeze, a mobile running game. Our team members are Hyuna Go, Sijun Kim, Saemin Kim, Sayeon Kim, Jiyoung Lee, and Chaeyeon Lee. Each member is in charge of planning, programming, or graphic design. Now, let me introduce the game. fREeze is a 3D running action game developed with the Unity engine for mobile platforms. Players control the character using simple actions like jumping and sliding to avoid obstacles and collect coins. But unlike typical running games, fREeze takes place inside a malfunctioning refrigerator where the temperature keeps changing. As the temperature shifts, the character's physical properties also change and players must use those transformations to overcome special obstacles. Let me highlight some of the key features of the game. First, players can enjoy fast-paced running and drilling challenges with a variety of obstacles. Second, there's a unique cooling skill that allows players to solve problems by changing their character's state according to temperature. And third, the game offers an engaging story about Little Lid, a small chocobo who dreams of escaping the broken fridge to reach Switzerland. The game's content is structured around the main screen and running gameplay, with additional content such as the workshop, quest, closet, and forge tabs. Each of these systems adds extra depth and fun to the overall experience. Now let's move on to the story. The main character, Little Lid, the chocobo, struggles to survive inside a broken refrigerator. One day he sees a TV commercial introducing Switzerland, the paradise of desserts. Inspired by that dream, he decides he wants to go there. But escaping from a broken fridge is no easy task. That's when he meets Penny, a white mold trying to restore the fridge's ecosystem. Penny offers to Little Lid reach Switzerland if he helps her fix the refrigerator. Together, they embark on an adventure through a world of freezing and melting, meeting new friends and facing new challenges along the way. In fREeze, there are several playable characters, each with their own temperature-based transformation skill. Currently, the playable characters include Little Lid the chocobo, Fondue the cheese, and Frosty the ice cube. Players can choose their favorite character to play the running game. There are also several NPCs who appear throughout the story. Big Bro the broccoli, who bullies Little Lid, Penny the white mold, who guides the player, and Silly the black mold, who acts as the main villain and ruler of the fridge world. These NPCs make the story more lively and immersive. The game's narrative is delivered through the short comic-style cutscenes and dialogues before and after gameplay, keeping the storytelling light but engaging so that players can easily immerse themselves in the world. Each chapter introduces new allies or enemies who stand in Little Lid's way, gradually unfolding the story and deepening the experience. Now, I'll explain the game system. Players control the character by swapping on the screen, moving left or right, jumping or sliding to dodge obstacles. While running, players can collect ice coins, which are used to operate the thermometer. Since the setting is a malfunctioning refrigerator, players must carefully adjust the temperature to prevent the character from melting or freezing. Temperature changes can also be used to overcome special obstacles. The thermometer is operated by moving a needle to control the fridge's temperature. However, if the player fails to collect ice coins consecutively several times, the thermometer becomes temporarily disabled, making it impossible to adjust the temperature until they recover. Another unique system is the silhouette gate. Players can only pass through these gates by using the temperature control system. If the wall has a hole that matches the character's current shape, the player can simply jump through it. If not, they must change the character's form using the thermometer. The transportation process works like this. The player jumps into a mold, raises the temperature to melt the character, and then cools it down again to solidify into a new shape. By repeating this process, the player can change forms and pass through obstacles. fREEze is composed of chapters, and each chapter contains multiple stages. There are 25 stages per chapter, and each stage takes about a minute and 30 seconds to complete. After clearing a stage, a results screen appears, allowing players to check their performance and rewards. During gameplay, players can also find random purse boxes that appear within stages. When a player collects one, they can open it to receive various rewards or components. Now, let's talk about the in-game currency system. There are two main currencies in fREEze: coins and tickets. Each has distinct methods of acquisition and usage. Decoration items or decos are cosmetic items used to customize characters. Each deco has unique abilities, and players can purchase and upgrade them using in-game currency. Decos can be equipped like this, and consumable items are different. There are single-use items that can be purchased and equipped before starting a stage. Unlike decos, consumables are not equipped on the character permanently. They are used once per play session. Players can buy and upgrade these items using coins. The penny chance ticket is another special item where a player experiences a game over. This ticket allows them to revive once and continue playing. And lastly, let's talk about the business model. Our in-app purchase services include an ad remover subscription, which provides ad-free gameplay and various monthly rewards. And players can also purchase in-game currency through in-app payments. We also plan to collaborate with brands of refrigerated products such as yogurt to include indirect in-game advertisements that naturally appear during gameplay. Additionally, we are planning seasonal collaboration with confectionery companies to provide new themed maps and character skins. Another idea is to create playable characters based on brand products during event periods, giving those products a story and personality that can evoke emotional connection and familiarity with players. Thank you very much for listening. This has been Team Igloo Recipe.